This is Alex with Tripper LLC, and today we're going to be reviewing the Horizon HZ7 model in a ash gray colorway, paired with a optional telescopic hoist and 8K axles here behind me. So starting here with the front, we're going to have a auto latching 2 5/16 coupler with a adjustable tongue right here. You've got multi positions. And then moving back, we're going to have an 8-inch I-beam frame right here, and it's a 15 pound per foot frame compared to the industry standard 13 pound per foot. So a good bit heavier duty, more rigid, so it's gonna handle better with high loads of weight. Now, moving here into the toolbox, this is a telescopic hoist, meaning it's got power up and gravity down. You're gonna have your battery, your pump, and your reservoir, and a significant amount of storage. And on this model, it's been spec'd out with a tough wireless controller with an onboard charger as well. Right here, we're gonna have a 12K jack, and that's gonna be a 2-stage, so hand crank and spring loaded. You can also pair this with a optional hydraulic jack. Right here is gonna be your 15K telescopic hoist, and the pitch on this one is going to be a 49-degree pitch. So as far as the industry, it's going to be leading in the best dump angle. Up top, we're going to have the manual hand crank tarp. They also come with an optional auto tarp and electric tarp that you can add on. This is going to be a semi-enclosed option, so it's a steel top rail with an open body, so it's resistant to weather and damage from equipment. Moving here to the top rail, you've got a 3x5 enclosed tube rail. That's going to protect your sides against skid steers or excavators when you're dumping, any rocks or equipment that you may have. Right here, you're going to have your 10-gauge rounded sides compared to the typical straight sides that you see on most dump trailers. The benefit you get here is it reduces weight. These are still 10-gauge sides, but they're going to be extremely stiff and light in comparison to the corrugated sides, as well as the stiffened sides by steel that you may see on some competitors. You're going to have dual steps, so both the driver and passenger side are going to have these nice steps so you can look into your dump bed. And you're going to have stake pockets all around this dump trailer, both the front and both sides, in case you want to build up higher in the future. Right here, we've got the double broke diamond plate fenders that are going to be protecting your 14-ply tires on 16-inch rims. These are going to be 8K axles with grease bearings, and the benefit to going grease, especially on the dump trailers, is typically oil bath, they're going to end up leaking because either they're getting dirt and grime in them when you're going off the road, or if you hit them, ding them with equipment, that's going to be a no-go. So with grease, that's going to be a better option for most guys, especially being on these dump trailers. Now these are going to be 8K Lippert axles, which means you're going to get a 6-year warranty on these guys. Right here is going to be your enclosed light bar. You can see that you've got lots of running lights that are all over, marker lights, and 3 tail lights on the back. So the benefit of having these up here is, of course, your increased visibility compared to your typical trailer lights, which are going to be seen down here, where most guys aren't going to be able to see those as well. Also, those are the ones that are going to get hit, dinged up on the yard. And especially in your northern states in wintertime, you're going to have salt and grime on the road, so corrosion is going to start from the bottom up. So by putting these as high as possible, it is definitely going to benefit the end user. Now down here, you're going to have your spread gate, which you can control the opening right here by your chains. You're also going to get your stabilizer jacks, so if you're loading any heavy equipment, that's going to put some ground pressure and prevent the trailer from trying to pop open or even lift the rear tires of your truck off the ground. Right here, you're going to have your 6-foot pull-out ramp and a adjustable ramp bar right here for easy loading. And on the back, you're going to have your diamond plate tailgate, again with the enclosed top tube, and it's a 3-way gate, so you get your barn door, your spread gate, as well as a tailgate. You're able to unpin these and fold it down just like your truck. Here's the D-ring to pin back the doors for easy dumping. This is more effective than the fancy ways you see on competitors' dump trailers. It's always going to work. It's not going to rust and bust off. So there you go. All right, right here, we're gonna have the standard 7-gauge flooring with the 10-gauge rounded steel walls. You can get a good look here. You're gonna have your 4 D-rings on each corner, and they're tucked out of the way, so they're on the side walls instead of the flooring, so you're not running them over with a big machine if you do plan on loading that. And inside the dump bed, we're gonna have a true 83-inch width, actually even a little more, and that's gonna be great for loading wide equipment. Most dumps are gonna be right at about the 83 to 82 and a half. So this one gives you a little bit of wiggle room. As for length, we're gonna actually have a little bit more than a true 16 foot. We're gonna have a couple inches there. And as you go up in the dump wall, it's actually gonna protrude forward a little bit as well. All right, right here, we're gonna have our 3-stage telly, which is advertised as a 49-degree pitch, but is actually currently being measured at a 44-degree. Now, right here, you're gonna have your 16-inch cross member spacing. It also comes in an optional 12-inch if you're wanting to get a closer spacing, if you're hauling heavy equipment or debris. And tucked under, you're gonna have your 6-foot ramps. This trailer can also come with a scissor lift, which we will go over the pros and cons of in a separate video, comparing it to the telescopic, and also do a time trial between both this one and an LZ7 here that we've got on the lot. Another bonus with all Horizon trailers is gonna be the 2-tone colorway. This one's currently with ash gray on both the frame and the bed, but you can get it spec'd out with plenty of different colors. They got green, orange, red, blue, and plenty others to choose from. So if you're interested in a Horizon trailer, come check us out at chipperllcsales.com.